Hello, 5th graders. Welcome to Lesson 3.1, Read and Write Decimals. This is the first lesson of our Unit 3. Let's go ahead and get started. Today's objective is I can read and write decimals to the thousandth place by using a place value chart with 100% accuracy in multiple attempts. Remember that this needs to go into your digital math notebook, so pause now so that you can type it. Today's vocabulary is a little bit long, so in your digital math notebook, I've gone ahead and given you parts of it, but you have blanks that you need to fill in. Listen and see if you can fill in the words as I read it out loud to you. Our first vocabulary word is the word tenths. The tenths is this place right here. It is the first position to the right of the decimal. It can be written as a fraction, 1/10, or as a decimal, 0.1. Our next vocabulary word is the word hundredths. The hundredths place is the second position to the right of the decimal. It also can be written as a fraction or a decimal, 0.01. And our third vocabulary word today is the word thousandth. The thousandth is the third place value to the right of the decimal, and it is written as 0.001. Pause now and make sure that you fill in the blanks for your vocabulary in your digital math notebook. All right, everybody, remember that the eye icon in the bottom of the screen means that you can put down for your pencil for a second and just watch me do math. Today's objective is to be able to read and write decimals. Our first slide is going to focus on reading decimals. Our number here is 5,391 and 537. You can see that I have written it in word form first, but let's talk about how we got that. Let's begin by writing it in a place value chart. The 5 is in the thousands place, so we say 5,000. Then we say these three numbers together, 391. Now we say a special word when we see this decimal. We say the word and. Then we say these three numbers together, 537. When reading a decimal, we say the numbers to the left of the decimal first. Then we say and. Then we say the numbers to the right of the decimal. To know where the place value is, we sometimes can put an arrow or a dot under the decimal so that we know where it is. Here's another number that we can practice with. This number is 48 and 726 thousandths. I'll pause and write this in word form. All right, guys, I've written most of it, but there's one more word that I need to include. So this is 48 and, there's our and, 726. But it's not 726 hundreds, it's in the thousandths place. So when I write a decimal in word form, I need to make sure that I end where the last digit is. So I need to include the word thousandths. Great job. Let's keep going. All right, 5th graders, now we have the digital math notebook sign. That means that it's your turn to do math along with me. When we write a number, remember we're reading and writing decimals today. When we write a decimal, there are two ways to show expanded notation. We can write it with fractions or decimals. And decimals are really where we're going to focus today. So here is our number. It is the number 674 and 291 thousandths. In expanded form, first off, we'll write it in fractions just so you can see it. The 6 doesn't have a fraction number. It's just 6 in the hundreds place, so it's worth 600. Then the 7 in the tens place is worth 7d, and the 4 in the ones place is worth 4. Here's where we run into some fractions. Remember on the vocabulary slide, I said that we could show tenths as a fraction, 1/10. So if I have 2 of them, that would be 2 tenths. We would show the hundredths as 9 1/100ths, and we would show the thousandths as 1 1,000th. That's good to know, but the important thing is to know how to write these in decimals. So when we write these as decimals, our whole numbers stay the same. 674, but here's where we add the decimals. The tenths place is 1 place to the right of the decimal, so we write that as 0.2, so that the 2 is in the tenths place in my expanded form. The hundredth would be 0.09 because it's 2 places to the right of the decimal. And the thousandths place would be 0.001. In standard form, this number would be 674 and 291 thousandths. I'll pause and write this in word form. Here's our number all written out. You may need to pause to type this into your digital math notebook. The last part here is actually these same numbers written all over again. Expanded notation in fractions and expanded notation in decimals. All right, fifth graders, we're almost finished. Here's our lesson activity. We have the number in standard form. We need to finish in word form and expanded form. I'll get you started and then you can finish on your own. In standard form, this number is 37 and 92 hundredths. Let's write that in word form. 37 and 92 hundredths, because the 2 is in the hundredths place, so I say hundredths. And the expanded form of this number would be 30 plus 7 plus 0.9 plus 0.02. All right, let's start this time with the expanded form. The expanded form of our second number would be 400 plus 20 plus 9 plus, there's a 0. We follow the same rules when we have a 0 and a decimal. We skip that place value. So our next place value is a 3 in the hundredths place, so plus 0.03 plus 0.001. Your job in your digital math notebook is to fill in the word form of this number the best you can. We're going to talk about it at the teacher table, so be sure to bring your digital math notebook and your Chromebook. Great job, fifth graders. All right, fifth graders, you've come to the end of the first lesson of Unit 3. When you feel comfortable with this lesson, complete the exit slip to show your teacher your understanding. Great job.